As an update in regards to my interview, it did not happen today. So it will happen on Monday around my lunch break. And speaking of Monday, now originally I said I was going to do Willow Park, but Russ and Eugene, as far as their availability, they will be what is this, dude? You're about to make a right, man. Now all of a sudden you're gonna go left? What a clown, dude. You're supposed to go left. You're supposed to go right. You got a right turn arrow right in front of you. And you didn't even turn, you stopped. And I was like, why did you stop, man? And then all of a sudden, last second, dumb decision. Want to turn left. Straight clown, man. Do the state government. No, you're a straight clown for that. Anyways, sorry I got interrupted by that dumb driver in front of me. Just trying to, apparently the car wasn't going to turn right. So made the last minute dumb ass decision to turn left. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying. So it turns out that Russ and Eugene will be available on Monday evening. So instead of the Willow Park game, and because my phone interviews will happen on that day, on my lunch break, then the primetime game for CPE, with them will happen later that day, assuming that nothing is going to go wrong, nothing gets in my way as it pertains to my ongoing personal situation that I've been battling with for a long time now. As it's already been about a few weeks, as it's starting to get even deeper, more stressful. But yeah, so so that's the case, then that CPE game will happen on Monday night, Monday evening, instead of the Willow Park game. That will probably be on Wednesday, as I will set Wednesday. Now, next week's schedule is going to determine, as I'm still going through this day-by-day process of this ongoing personal situation, that it's going to be like this. Because already 2 of the games were canceled this week, except for the home games. Willow Park, that got canceled this Monday, just last Monday, and the CPE game last Wednesday. So only the 2 home games were able to happen. I did state before I played the Sims Park game at my home court that I have not played a road game at all, and that road game was supposed to happen in Willow Park, which got canceled again. As I restate, that got canceled because I had to leave work early. So the schedule for next week is going to be, it's supposed to be CPE. That's going to be a primetime game, assuming that my ongoing situation is not going to be, it's not going to get worse, and that is going to affect practically the entire schedule, what else? So Monday it'll be the CPE game, the primetime game, the after work game. Then Tuesday I'll be home doing one of the harder games, which is the Gridley Park game. Wednesday at Willow Park, and then I think I'll have, we'll see what happens for the rest of the week. I think I'm gonna be home to do. No, actually, I might be on the road again, but I don't know. So far, it's only those 3 games, because I may do a home game, after Willow Park, but we'll see. So yeah. So far, it's those 3 games for sure, and yeah. So just want to get some updates in regards to my phone job interview and my remaining 2025 shoot-around season. Based on my ongoing situation, a personal situation. So I'm just gonna keep this short as I'm getting close to heading home. As I'm talking about my friendship with Mari here, I know that was now the 12th, and we have not talked since literally August 13th. Damn. So yeah, it is gonna be a month again. Man, I really miss her. I miss her with all my heart, but then, I have not, when we were good, I've always felt her presence, even on the basketball court. Since then, since that argument that we had already about a month ago, it's going to be almost exactly a month. It's so hard to feel her presence now. It's faded. It's faded at this time until we become, or rather, until we reconnect our friendship. It's hard. It's hard for me to even feel her presence at this time. Now, of course, I know what I'm going through, especially with this ongoing personal situation. And, she doesn't need to know. I just know, if she still wants her space, so be it. I know that's my best friend. But I really miss her, and I hope that... I know she has a few other best friends, and a couple of them are girls. And I think another one is a guy, she said. But, I'm sure she will not, leave me behind, and, just... I know she will not replace me with another guy best friend. I know it's best friend, but the way I see her, my best friendship with her is in a unique way that nobody else can see, right? But I really miss her that much right now, and if she's not really that worried off, hell, based on her response the other day, or just the last couple of days, she wasn't ready to get back with me yet until I'm completely better. And look, I've said this too, for my sake. I gotta get better myself, to where I can finally find my permanent happiness, peace, and joy when I already have a new job, dude. Interesting. The VP just, he was only one of the guys in my dump that I'm really cool with, and I like his approachable. I like his personality and all that. He was asking me about my ex-close friend memorial wall, and I told him the story, and I explained what it is, and I also explained about as general as possible, which I feel like I'm getting better at now, as far as how I can possibly get most of these friends back. Not all, but most. That with I didn't really tell him exactly, but I just told him like this, how I respond to certain things. He might know what I'm talking about when I say how I respond to certain situations. I told him that, I was just going through some really heavy stress the first time. And look, I'm not lying when I even said that, because this is the most I've ever had to deal with as far as the stress load, that being so heavy that, you can't, you really have no control. I have no control, over a lot of that stress, what I'm saying? I just got to go with the flow and, do everything I can to lessen the stress load, what I'm saying? So, yeah, he just asked me, and, I just try to keep it as general as possible. So, yeah, just, anyways, getting back to this topic here. I know, Neil even admits that I'm always saying getting back to this topic. It's like one of the most used phrases I ever ever use when I'm doing my podcast. But anyways, so getting back to this topic, singing it, not saying it. So look, it is going to be a month again, and I know that we have not spoken since the argument we had already about a month ago. So we'll see if it has to go. Was it exactly a month after we had not, when we did not talk, like in May? It wasn't really exactly a month, because I remember we talked again on Memorial Day. So that's oh my God. Oh, it's good because of that guy right there. I think he walked too late on the sidewalk. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I don't think it was exactly a month, because May 2nd, we did not talk, right? And, and so it wasn't exactly a month. It just seems like it was a month, because it was practically almost the entire month of May. I don't know why I keep thinking a month. Now it's officially a month. It's already September 12th. And, fall season is pretty soon about to kick in. Weather's been looking pretty good for the most part. Temperatures are cooling off this week. They're going to be hot again, but they're going to be comfortable, not ridiculous like 100 degrees or whatever. I don't know about the humidity though, but for the most part, the weather's just been really good. And should I really have to continue worrying about me and Mari's friendship? I wish I could, but right now I'm worrying about something else, and that is the ongoing personal situation that, that it's, who knows how long this is going to last. So, anyways, yeah, I just hope that we can have a chance to reconnect again. I know that's my best friend, and I mean, right now it's just tough times I'm dealing with, and I'm not, like, as much as I love my best friend Mari, that's the least of my worries right now. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So I hope we can definitely make up, because right now it's hard to feel her presence, but for the most part I'm gonna stay optimistic and stay hopeful that we are friends. We will still be friends despite this big argument. So I know I gotta fix myself for the better. Right now I still got a lot to deal with, and but I remain hopeful for the most part. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and see you guys later.